Hi, this is Shannah, and this is a full moon reading. What to let go. So, as you know, today, as I'm recording this is a full moon. It's the first full moon of the year 2021. This is the full moon in Leo, and whenever you feel attracted to this reading, well, then it will be the right reading for you. So in that sense, this reading is timeless, but it's about a full moon theme. The full moon theme is usually about letting go, right? Something, achieving a climax, achieving an end, so to say, and it's now time to let go. And so we're going to see what is that you need to let go of, and probably how to do it. We just, let the cards speak to us. And we have here 3 piles. We have pile number 1 with the blue agate. We have pile number 2 with the amethyst stone. And we have pile number 3 with the pink agate. Okay, so you can take your time to choose your pile. You can pause the video if you'd like. You can, say a little prayer, or you can be attracted by the color of the stones, or even put your hand on the screen and feel what is tingling, Move your hand over the piles and feel which pile provokes that tingling on the tip of your fingers. That's also a way of choosing a pile. And do whatever is best for you, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1 with the blue agate, this is your reading. So let's see, what do you need to let go of? First of all, we have number 27. Here we now have the card receiving. Then we have the number 20, softly, softly, the tender touch. We have fear. And number 49, Goddess Maya and Ruby Aura Quartz, Searing Presence, Crystal Goddesses 888. And 4 plus 9 is 13. 3 plus 1 plus 1 is 4. Okay, so this, you can always also read this as a 4. You can read this as a 9. There you go. So got it? Okay. So what you need to let go of. First of all, we have here with a receiving card, we have here the need to let go of blocking the receiving. So it's not that you need to let go of receiving. No, you need to allow yourself to receive. Because what I feel here with this card is that you have a blockage when it comes to receive. This means you're actually a very giving person. You feel very comfortable when you're giving. You feel it more rewarding when you give to other people. You love to probably give gifts to other people, or to, make other people feel good about themselves, be it with words, be it with nice gestures, be it with small presents or small surprises, sometimes like a cheerful message. You're kind of this person gives a lot of energy to other people, and it's something truly beautiful. But the only thing is you have a lot of difficulty in accepting the same kind of treatment from other people, and you also have difficulty in treating yourself that same way, So one of the tricks, for instance, for people who have this difficulty is actually disguising the giving yourself as a gift. If you give it as a gift to yourself, I think it would be easier for you to accept it, because you're someone who loves to give gifts. You're a giver. So you have to package it in a way that you're giving it to yourself as a present to yourself. And probably that would be easier for you. But it's like what I also sense here with this card, and you see here like this wave, right? Is what I feel is like is the universe has so much in store for you, has so many good things in store for you. They're waiting. It's like this wave is frozen in midair, just waiting for you to say go. It's just for you to say, I'm ready to receive. And these things will come to you naturally. All this is an abundance of wonderful things waiting to enter into your life, things you've been wanting, things you've been wishing for, things you've been praying for, but you block yourself. And what I sense here is also like a fear of being happy. And we have here with the fear. And this is quite interesting because with this fear, we have here a lot, many, how can I say this? Levels, many layers. I would say layers, really. Many layers, because there's this fear of being happy. Is also the feeling of not deserving, right? And but it's also the fear of moving forward, because she looks like she's moving forward, right? But it's like she stops herself. She's stops herself on those tracks. It's like there's this wish of moving forward. There's this, but you're not. This is really interesting. You're not moving forward. Okay, what we have here, when we get those together, because we're coming now to this card, and this card is really interesting because it's about being really gentle with yourself, and you have softly, the tender touch. And it could be that, how can I put this in a beautiful and understandable way? Okay. You see yourself achieving something, or achieving like a level in your life or a certain goal or whatever, but there's also fear surrounding it, but you tend to force yourself to go there. You're someone with a lot of energy. You have plenty of energy, but what I'm getting here is really surrender this energy. It's just like this energy, you're using this energy like going against something or forcing your way into something, and this goes actually against your nature. And what I see here with these three cards now is really the cards are asking you or inviting you to get in touch with your true nature, letting go of facade. And I'm not saying this in a critical way, because I think you show yourself as being tougher as you really are. For some of you, this will be true. And it's not because you're a pretender, not because, you're arrogant. It's you actually protecting yourself. Maybe that's a trick you've learned in your childhood, and that, like it's kind of a bluff, and people will leave you alone because you're tough. But the thing is, it's like part of you has forgotten that that's just a bluff, and you're being very hard on yourself. Actually, this is turning against you, being really hard. You think you have to be something, you have to achieve something at a certain time, at a certain age, at a certain situation. But the cards are telling you, let that go. The universe knows what you want. Actually, you just have to let go, be gentle with yourself, love yourself, and open up to receive. And then with a searing presence is really that. First of all, for those who are afraid that, people don't notice you, this card just telling you it's impossible not to notice you. You have that presence. You're someone that walks in a room and everyone turns their heads to see you, to just feel your presence. And this is quite important that you realize this. You have a high energy, and this high energy can be very complex, right? So that's why it's like there's fears you have to let go of, but the way of letting go of these fears is being gentle with yourself, and so you can open up to true love of the universe, to your true self-love. And also here, what's really important to let go is illusions, because we have here goddess Maya. Maya is also the goddess of illusion. So here is letting go of illusion and starting seeing things as they really are. Being, I think there's a fear here of seeing things as they really are. So it can be that you hide in some fantasies, you hide in like in your own head space, which there's nothing wrong with it. But the cards are inviting you to be more present, to be more in the here and now, and appreciate it, appreciate it, love what is. And this reminds me of a book by Baron Katie. I think that's her name, or Byron Katie. I don't know. If you have the name, please write it in the comments. She has that book, Loving What Is, seeing reality as it is in a loving way, and seeing that there's nothing out there to get you, there's nothing that can hurt you, and that you're actually more loved than you realized. So what we see here, to put it all together, is releasing fear, but releasing fear by releasing illusions, because this fear is an illusion. This fear that you're not enough, this fear that you're too much of something, not enough of another, that everyone else is happier, better, more talented. That is the illusion. So you have to be nicer to yourself, more loving to yourself. And the moment you relax, the moment you come into your body and you love being in the here and now, you open up and you'll be showered with all the blessings you've been praying for. I hope this made sense. I hope this resonates with you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below. Also, the link to my Instagram account. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 2 with the amethyst, this is your reading. So what do you need to let go? What do you need to release? We have number 10, releasing allegiances. Then we have number 30, the perfection of your life. Number 36, patience. Then we have number 47, Goddess, Rhiannon, and Amazonite, integrity. Crystal Goddesses, 888. Now, here is actually quite straightforward for those who chose pile number 2. This is actually letting go of toxic people from your life. This is what you seriously need to do. This is quite important because there are people that are actually kind of draining you completely and putting you down or not giving you the due appreciation and worth. And I think I have the feeling when I'm telling you this, you know exactly what I mean. Could be a friend, could be a lover, could be, cutting ties with family members, whatever it is. There are people who are causing a lot of trouble, emotional trouble in your life. And this is not what you need right now. What you need right now, it's actually support. And those who do not support you, those who make you feel worse than you already are feeling, these people have to go. And, usually I'm not this hard, put it that way, but here it's kind of screaming at us, the cards. Because here, with the perfection of your life, this card actually comes as a soothing presence, but it's actually telling you there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of angst, there's a lot of turmoil around you and within you as well. And what you need is like a quiet place, like a support place where you can find some time just for yourself, where you can really gather your thoughts, where you can think clearly. And at the moment, some of you are not having this, or you're not being able to have this quiet moment. And this is what you have to let go of. You have to remove yourself from the drama. You have to remove yourself from all the confusion. The cards are also telling you, letting go of these people, releasing these people, these connections, these toxic situations will also cause a lot of upheaval within you, because sometimes these decisions are not easy. These decisions take a lot of strength, take a lot of courage, but you can do it. The moment you decide, and you clearly decide, you will do it. And I have the feeling as well is then you'll get the right support from the right people. You see, this card is kind of reminding you you are not alone and you're being guided, and they actually already know what you have to do. And probably in the past, you've been really, really patient with some people, and now it's time to stop as well, right? It's like you've given these people enough time, enough chances, enough attention, enough room, enough space. Now it's time for yourself. It's time to find your way out, right? And it's like what I find here also very beautiful in this picture here is this child with the red balloon. It's like there's a certain childlike innocence. That's the word I'm looking for. Yes. So there's still some innocence within you. And it can also be that this innocence is being taken advantage of by other people, that probably in some situations, especially when they're emotional situations, you may be like easy to manipulate. We all are in certain situations, okay? And people don't take advantage of that. But the other message of these cards is also patience, but with yourself, because sometimes we make decisions and we feel bad and we want to feel all better on the next day, like all is gone on the next day. And the cards here with these three cards, they're actually telling you it's a process. Trust the process. It can be a bit nasty at times, can be a bit difficult, emotionally difficult. It's a turmoil, like a hurricane, but you'll get through it, and you will find a quieter space. You'll find your own life, your own path. Just be patient along the way. And remember, you are being supported, you are being guided, but you have to let go. You have to remove yourself from situations that are not good for you, that make you feel bad. You have to remove yourself. This is what's being asked of you. And here with integrity cards, beautiful. And this has this beautiful green color. And it has to do for me with the heart chakra. And if you see here the stone, it looks a little bit like a heart as well. And Rhiannon is the Irish goddess that is also the goddess of horses. It's one of her attributes. And then Amazonite, of course, the Amazons. If you don't know the Amazons, they really did exist. And they're mentioned in many Greek texts. So they're not a myth, they really existed. And it was a feminine tribe, and they were warriors. It's actually amazing. Just, if you want to, just Google it. It's really interesting. So what I was going to say, yes. So what I get here from this card, this is a very feminine card, heart energy, but it's a lot of strength. What I get here is a lot of strength. I get this warrior strength, also from like the spirit of the horses. I would say it's freedom, it's wild, but very loyal. Wild horses, they are very loyal to their family. There's a very loyal energy. And so what I want to tell you with this, yes, you've been very loyal to people, some people that have hurt you, have taken advantage of this loyalty. And we have here the word integrity. So now this loyalty should be to yourself, for you to discover this inner strength. And you are strong enough to go through this storm. You're already halfway through. It's almost finished. You are strong enough to do this. Just remember to stay true to yourself. This is the message of this card. Stay true to yourself. I know sometimes you have these group situations where we feel like forced to agree with the group or to go in their direction. It happens to the best of us. But now it's time to think of yourself, what is best for you. This is a very, like, this message is very, very important. Those who chose pile number 2, I really have to say, use your healthy selfishness. It's you first. Stay true to yourself. Stay true to your path. Stay true to your talents, to what you know you can, to what you know you are. And don't let anyone put you down. No one has the right to put you down. No one. So don't allow them. Now it's the time to remove yourself from negative situations and put yourself first in the first place. Wow. So pile number 3, this was really important. I hope it resonates. I hope it makes sense to you. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below. Also the link to my Instagram account. And I wish you a wonderful time full of love. Thank you. So if you chose pile number 3 with a pink agate, this is your reading. Now, what should you release? What should you let go? First of all, we have number 15, big, bold vision. Wow. Then we have number 31, trust yourself. Then we have number 19, balance. And then we have number 24, Ascended Master Mary Magdalene and Aqua Aura Quartz, Divine Alchemy, Crystal Masters 333. And 2 plus 4 is 6. Yeah, 3 plus 3 is 6. So we have 33333. So now, what do you need to release? What you need to let go? Actually, the main message here is actually releasing self-doubt. And I know it's easier said than done. But what the card is saying here is you've been thinking small. You really, what you want is something big, something beautiful. You may have this dream, this goal, this vision of what you want to become, what you want to do, be it love-wise, be it career-wise, be it spiritually-wise. It doesn't matter, but you have this vision. The thing is, you always play it down. You always play it small. Because you don't trust yourself, you don't trust life. I'm being a bit blunt, so I hope I'm not triggering anything, but I'm just going straight to the point. I hope it's okay for you. There's an underlying fear here about life, about the universe. It's like you don't feel like you're being carried by the universe. And you're a bit afraid of what life can bring. And here with also with the Divine Alchemy card, I'll come to it in more detail in a second, but it's also, and with the trust yourself, is like afraid of change, afraid of being a leaf in the wind. You see, it's like of being just a play ball of destiny, so to say, and that life can do with you whatever it wants. I'm trying to describe the feeling, but what I get here, especially with the card balance, is like when you find this balance within you, when you are deeply rooted in the ground, you know, and you connected, aligned with your own spirit, with your own universe, put it that way, then, you know, it's like a tree. The wind may come, but you stay there most of the time, right? And you'll stay rooted and nothing can bring you down. So what you need is this balance. And you see here in the balance cards, I'll bring it closer. Is it okay? Can we see it? Okay. No. Then we'll leave it here. But you see all these moon phases, right? What the card is saying is exactly like this one here, is like there's always change coming in, right? And this card here is like the color of the ocean, right? The color of the sea. So, and the sea is always changing, is always moving. So life is about change. Life is about uncertainty, you know, and just going out there and playing, you know, playing. It's like almost playing with the other kids, so to say. But And this is what you want to do. You want to go out there. You want to show yourself. You want to try things out. You want to experiment. You want to try your luck. You want to try and make that vision real. But you're always doubting yourself. Is it safe? Can I do it? Will it be good, well accepted? Well, there are other people that are better than me, and the other ones are so talented, and so on and so on and so on. So I have the feeling so that you have that nagging voice inside of you, always putting it down, always coming with excuses not to be brave and be courageous. But the thing is, you are brave, you are courageous within yourself. And I think is something that you'll be realizing more and more. And now with this full moon in January, the full moon in Leo, I think you'll feel it even more, right? Because now it's the time to let go of thinking small, to let go of playing by other people's rules and other people's opinions. Now it's time to really go within and feel your own strength and act on it and act as if, yeah, okay, this is your message. Act as if you've already won. This is what I'm getting. Act as if you've already won, be that person who acts as a winner, walks as a winner, talks as a winner, feels as a winner, smells like a winner, whatever smell that may be for you. But this is really important. It's also really important here as well, is for you to have fun. It's for you to have fun while doing what you think you should be doing. And not as, again, if you compare yourself too much, if you put yourself down, then you just make yourself small and it will be so claustrophobic. Then you start to and you start to be overpowered by these fears, and then you won't leave your small box anymore. But the moment you just like have fun in trying things out, like children, like, oh, I have this stone and there is a glass. What happens if I throw the stone? Let's see. The glass breaks and they get a lot of trouble, but it was fun to try it out. The consequences maybe not that much, but now you're an adult and you can try other things out. Of course, you're not going around breaking glass. I hope not. But you can try out your luck. You can try out your talent bit by bit. And with the feeling I get here for you, pile number 3, is whatever you're thinking of doing, whatever you're thinking of creating and showing to the world, or trying a job or trying to get that partner, is actually you'll be better received than you believe. That people will react more positively than you believe they will. And I think what you want is really possible and is waiting for you to make it happen. Yeah, for you to allow it to unfold in all its greatness. Because I think that's the problem here. You don't believe in your own greatness. You don't believe that your life can be great and amazing. And that's what has to change. And also here, all these fears of the past, these negative voices, they have to be purged out of your heart. And this is what you'll have to let go, these negative voices of the past, and and start and rebuild yourself in a more positive way. Because this is the pile of you believing in yourself. Because you people who chose pile number 3, you are someone who can really change the world. No matter what you're planning, no matter what your dreams are, but you can change your reality. You can change the world. You can make it better. You can make it more substantial. You have that in you. You have the vision. You have the creativity to do that, the inspiration. So all these negative things that have kept you down and made you play small, this is what you'll have to let go with love, with balance, with just releasing and allowing something beautiful, something great to take its place. So pile number 3, I hope this made sense. I hope this inspires you and it resonates. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below. and also the link to my Instagram account. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful time full of love.